Hey everyone, how you doing? Silver Steeler here.
And Winning Image Photography.
Let's see what this looks like.
We got people in here.
Yeah. Hold on, I'm kicking it up on the other TV. There we are. Cool. Trying to see what this mobile live streaming does off my home Wi-Fi. Last time I was doing it over a tower. See your phone. We'll let you do your magic. Who's there? Running Eagles here. Dove Season 91. Aaron Cross. Oh, these are earlier ones. I see. Oh no, Running Eagles here now. Yeah, that would be cool. Live stream from the river. Not this time at night. Anyway, let me show you what I got up here. See if the TV will look good. I'm actually watching up on that one, my downstream. And that's what she's working on there. There we are. Hey, what's up, 47420? How you doing? Just trying to see what the quality of this looks like using my Wi-Fi inside my home as opposed to being down by the river that one day and hitting a tower. I want to see if there's any better clarity this way. It definitely looks like there is. I think it looks better than when it did. And she is currently right now in the process of making a new trailer for me. Hey, Johnny Woodbridge, what's up? Sick of being in prison? Yeah. Hey there, Steve Rice, what's up? What's up, Steve Rice? Let me lock this down. I'll be able to look at the chat a little bit better. Hey, Imperial Label, what's up? How you doing? Good to see you. Yeah, we didn't know if we was going to stream. We wanted to test out sometime what this did off my home Wi-Fi as opposed to a cell tower. Looks like the clarity is a lot better since we're being able to watch it other than a cell phone like we were when we were down by the river the other day. You want to play that from the beginning when we turn that up a little bit? This is something she's been working on the past couple days. Let me turn it up here on. There we go. Go ahead, let her rip.
There's nothing in it.
There's nothing in it yet, I know. She's building it yet. And that's where we're at so far. Took us forever to get the music that we wanted on it, which is copyright free music.
We'll have to put that in the description though.
Yeah, we will. We'll put it in the description at the end. Right now, she's starting to lay down some of the drum beats to get those in so we can time the music up a little bit better.
Yeah, this is pretty boring.
Yeah, she'll take days on this right now. Are you still laying down drum beats yet? She's still in the process of putting down drum beats yet. Chat is not moving. Let me get back in here. Oh, see, I missed a whole bunch of the chat. I had to re-sign in. Yeah. All right, everyone. Sorry, I missed some of the chat. Let me do a little catching up. I see Silver Tanifa's in here. Yeah, Winning Image Photography is amazing, isn't she? She's usually got her own screen. Can you show your keyboard? Look, you got to check her keyboard out. She loves her keyboard. Hold on, let me pan this down. Just don't get in there. Go ahead, keep on going. Keep on going. She loves her keyboard. Absolutely loves her keyboard. This thing is heavy. It's a heavy duty one.
It's metal.
Yeah. She just loves that keyboard.
I can make it all different colors.
Hey, Rocky Mountain Bears in the house. What is up? Hey, we're doing fine, Silver Tanifa. Just trying to kill some of this boredom here. Doing some testing, and we're working on 4 different projects right now. We're working on my U.S. Marshals documentary video that we want to be doing. We're working on a continuation of the America picture video that she's been working on. And then we're also working on a trailer right now. And that's the trailer that she's building right now. And I found some wicked music for it the other day. I'm really excited about the music on it. I'm glad she hasn't clubbed you like a baby seal yet. No, that's coming, Steve Rice. Don't worry. That's coming. do check out the beginning. Show that one, because I'm thinking about changing my intros to this cloud lightning thing going off. We've sort of played around with it a little bit already.
It's already changed.
It's already changed. Apparently she's decided that's where I'm going. Gonna let her roll. Yeah, I love this. Yeah, it's a much better beginning. I like that better. Hey, all right, got to go to bed. All right, see you, Dove Season 91. Thanks for stopping by. Hello, hello. Have a happy Easter. So anyway, we just mainly wanted to fire up to see how this looked as opposed to me being off a cell tower. Seems like it's a lot clearer using my Wi-Fi, for sure. I'm actually not doing any giveaways tonight, gang. I know I usually do, but I'm not set up for that. Usually we set up big old chest to give you the lay of the land here a little bit inside our living room / studio. And this is on a normal day what things look like for me. A couple laptops set up on the coffee table, and I'm one of those geeks that likes to have 2 TVs, and I can tune them to any 2 that I want to. So I got one up there, 42 inch, and I got a 55 inch over there, which she's currently using for her computer right now as a second screen, because you know that's how Winning Image Photography does it. So let me lock it back down there. Yeah, cold beer. I don't have a cold beer. We are out. Brad's World Coins. What is up? Popping in here. Am I too late? Nah, you're not too late, man. We're just going to talk a little bit, see how this stream is, and she's going to maybe build a couple things. Can you show them that, now that Brad's World Coins is, can you show them that gold flowing graphics that you were building earlier today? Check this out. This looks sweet. Now, I think the only thing I got a problem with this is I call myself the Silver Stealer, and here it's going to be all gold, but that's for the, that's for the team here coming up. Once she gets this locked in, check this out. This looks pretty cool. I just wish it was silver, but if it wasn't silver, it wouldn't show off the gold the way that it is, and there it is.
Wait a minute, I have 4 of them.
She has 4 of them that she's going to lay throughout the video, and we haven't chosen where we're going to put those sections yet. We're still in the very early process of this building this trailer. This sometimes could take a couple of weeks, but I think she's getting it down to days now, but it still could be 4 or 5 days out yet, maybe more, depending how complicated we want to make this.
You always want to make it complicated.
I always do want to make it complicated.
All right.
Yeah, you like my setup, Brad's World Coins? This is our man cave. What software are you using? Adobe Premiere with the After Effects. We got the whole package. So, and she's getting pretty darn. Let that roll. Check this out.
Want me to make a bigger screen?
No, you can. Yeah, you want to make a bigger screen? Make a bigger screen. All right. Check this out. Yeah. I like that. Yeah. Yeah, I know. So maybe it should really be the Gold Stealer, right? You're using Vegas Pro? She might know of that one. I'm a little bit of a dummy when it comes to some of this stuff, although I know what I want to see on the screens. I actually direct and live TV, so she's badass, isn't she, though? She's the goods, man. She's the goods. So, I mean, these ones take us a long time. I've always liked to say that we'd make 3 or 4 different types of videos. Some of our just set a camera up and do a coin review in it. And then we could take this long process and do something like this that takes a lot longer. And that's currently what we're doing right now. She'll take about 4 or 5 days on this to wrap up the rest of it. But I guarantee you, can you let the music play some a little bit in it?
Let me turn it up.
Turn it up? I don't know. You're going to rack it from the beginning again?
Yep.
All right. See how that sounds. Hey, Talking Boy, what's up? Doing a little bit behind the scenes. And that's all we really got laid down. Now it's just to the music. And also have to go through here and start laying down all the drum beats. It starts kicking here in a second. We want to hit every single one of these drum beats with something. Oh, it gets even better, Brad's World Coins. It starts moving. Turn it down a little bit. Oh, I'm hitting the wrong TV. There you go, everyone. That's sort of what we're after here now, and we got a lot more work to do. That's why I haven't really been on the YouTube a lot lately the last few days, because we've been honing down on music and everything for this. I just started actually watching some videos again today.
Yeah, he put me to work.
Now there you go, everyone. That's sort of a sample of what the music's going to be for like in that. So how long is this? It's going to be about a little over 4 minutes probably when it's done.
Yeah.
A little over 4 minutes, but it's going to take days to work on. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we just go on sometimes on YouTube and find some copyright music, and I'll sit there.
Copyright free.
Copyright free music. That's right. I should say that. Hey, Barbara Cabone, what's up? Yeah, 4 minutes can take a couple weeks. That's absolutely right, your premium label. It can take a long time.
Especially when I have to go through the music and get all the drum beats.
She's got to sit there and start pulling all my raw footage from all the videos that we've done in the past, figure out which segments and snippets she wants of that. I mean, when she lays down the drum beats for this, it's going to be what? We figure well over 1,000 different beats in this. So there could be 1,000 different images on this one. We don't know yet. You know, that's going to definitely make it a long, long time to.
So.
Go ahead, do some talking. Let them know what you're doing.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a little under 422.
422. Yeah, the length of the vid. So what is up, everyone? Let me look at the chat here. Rice and Ronnie, we like to do the old look down at our downstream, see how that looks up there. I think the quality looks a lot better off the Wi-Fi than it was when I was hitting that cell tower the other day. That cell tower is horrible. We got 12 people in the house watching us do a test. If I didn't see y'all before, I'd say Rocky Mountain Bears here. Steve Rice, also known as the Cyclops Stacks. Somebody's undergoing a channel name change here. Soon he'll be the Cyclops Stacks. Silver Tanifa said hi to you.
Hi.
I think she's busy a little bit. What are you trying to put in there now?
Well, I thought I put in.
Oh, the Fiji mermaid?
I don't want that. I just want the...
And of course, when we're laying down some of this stuff, it's only just temporary too. We'll see if we like it with the flow of something. We'll change it up a little bit.
That's what I wanted to do. Yeah.
We thought we'd show you a little bit behind the scenes of Winning putting together a trailer. She's been working on this all day long, except for a little nap in the afternoon.
Yeah.
Hey.
That was a crazy...
Roy Ross. Yeah, we woke up from a nap today and we go to look outside and our neighbor's got all these cops over there. There's like 2 ambulances, 4 or 5 cop cars. Social distancing at its best. And I'm joking because there were like groups of 50 or 60 people out there. I was like, what the heck is going on out here? All I did is take a nap. And they carted somebody off in some stretcher and they was gone. So it's a weird way to wake up. There's my Redfield. I like my Redfield. It's the only Redfield I got, and I want more of those, but they're so darn expensive. I picked that Redfield up for What be around $60. I got so lucky on that coin. It's an 1879 S. Of course, when they graded these back in the day, they said it's a 65. I don't think it's a 65. I think it's more of a MS 63, possibly 64. We'll see. Maybe one day I'll get NGC to grade it because they leave it in the original packaging yet. What happens when you nap? Lesson learned. Yeah, no more naps. Well, I don't know. I mean, you know what kind of schedule I've been on lately, Silver Tanifa? It's like I wake up when I feel like waking up. I go to sleep when I feel like going to sleep. We eat when we feel like eating. I mean, wow. Yeah, I don't know what happened, Roy Ross. I was asking over there, but no one seemed like they wanted to give me too much information. I didn't want to pry so much, but I've never seen so many cops and ambulances in one spot around my place in a long time. So all I was doing was getting ready to close the window up because I had left it open when we took a nap and come back in here. It's like all cold, and I went to go put the window down. I was like, "What going on? Crazy out there." And then I get a text from my mom and dad. And she said their neighbor across the street has the virus, and they share a mailbox. So I get a text of that, and I was like, "Golly, all I did is just take a little simple nap." Are you going to really put that one in there? You're going to wait until I bring it up closer to the camera then,
Yeah, that's why I'm
because
going
I don't
over.
like my old little fancy homemade easel that I used to use. That thing was awful.
Well, maybe I won't put that one in.
It's being held by paper clips, remember? We used paper clips to hold that thing together back in the... Yeah, we went and got some real easels since then, so...
Hey, I made my own.
I made that one.
I gave you the materials to make it and told you what to do.
Oh, okay. Well, then she made it.
No, you made it. I just told you how to do it.
Drink more coffee?
Ooh, coffee. Love coffee.
That does sound good. Cup of coffee. What is it? It's after midnight? Yeah, we just wanted to test this out beforehand just to see if we
If
ever
it
go
looks
to...
better
if it
on
yeah.
Wi-Fi.
Oh, hey,
We're
let me
gonna have to do a setting or
let
something.
me point this away and show them something else that I tend to do. Just so I can walk that direction. Give me a second. All right. Let me turn on another light, see if that helps over here. There we go. Does anyone else use a calendar? I mean, I know many people don't use a calendars these days. But what I've done with the calendar I hang on the wall, because I only drop videos once a week now. I used to do them 2 times a day, but I used to use a calendar. And I'd mark, just so I could keep track of it, when I released videos. It's got like live mail call, premiere sticker board video that I did, 6 presidential media. There's Talking Bullion. I was on Talking Bullion's channel that night. Joined his stream. And boy, February, March, man, were just really, especially March. March just killed me. I mean, I was doing something darn near every day. And then, well, I haven't filled out April yet. I've only got one video that I released there, and I'll have one coming out Sunday. And then, of course, these couple live streams. But really slowed it down a little bit over the last couple weeks because we just so tired after that 1K that we needed a break, reel things in a little bit, figure out what we're going to do with, trying to take our channel in a different direction and do some more documentary style videos. So we had to slow it down a little bit. So you guess your mom's meal can quarantine for a few days. Yeah, that's exactly what I told her. To take a can of Lysol out there, Roy Ross, and spray that thing down before you get any mail out. Nope, it's exactly 4:20 p.m. here. Oh, right. That's 4:47, 4:20. Silver Tanifa, and we have only had 2 confirmed passings, so we have so far been pretty lucky. Yep, yes you have. Roy Ross says I use the digital calendars, but I have some old rigid catalogs and other swimsuit calendars hung up around the house. Absolutely. Rocky Mountain Bear, I'll use a calendar religiously for 1, maybe 2 weeks. Next thing I know, I'm walking past it and I'm a year behind.
Oh. I want to make my own calendar for next year with my pictures.
We actually use one somewhat around here, but I started thinking it was a good idea to mark my videos on just take a Sharpie and mark up when my videos drop. That way I can look back a year from now when that calendar is full and see how the whole schedule went with that. Steve, you know what Steve said. I don't need a calendar. Every day is Thanksgiving in my world.
Happy
Yeah.
Hanukkah.
Happy Hanukkah, Steve. Happy Hanukkah. That's a little joke between us. I'm with you on that, Steve, says Silver Tanafel, Rocky Mountain Bear. Always 420 somewhere. Yes, it is. 9 days and change till the holiday of holidays. Oh, yeah, 420 is coming up, isn't it? Roy Ross, ha ha ha, Rocky Mountain Bear. Silver Tanafel, winning image for Tuffy. I love one of those calendars. Oh, that's not, I don't think, that's just one that we bought. If that's
No,
what you
yeah, I
think.
said I wanted to make one with my pictures.
Oh. I didn't. Yeah, you probably could. Did anyone watch that that
USA.
one, that USA one that we put out? I know it didn't get a ton of views, but she worked pretty hard on that one for a few days, and that one was pretty cool. We really liked that video. Well, every single picture on that video, well, she pretty much took. I think there's like 3 or 4 pictures on there that I actually made it onto that video that I took. But that was a 2016 cross country vacation that we took. We put 8,800 miles on that rental vehicle, and took what, 3/4 of a terabyte of pictures, 750 gigs of pictures. Over, was it over 100,000 pictures that we took?
Oh, it was a lot.
We hit 28 out of 48 states and DC. Had 5 weeks to do it at, and every single place we went to, it was the end of November through December, mind you, when we took that trip. And it was almost 60 degrees everywhere we went.
60 degrees
No
or
one was
better.
expecting it, and we owned every place we were at. We had Mount Rushmore to ourselves. We had the Badlands to ourselves. We had,
Arches.
Olympic National Park to ourselves.
Yeah.
Arches to ourselves. It was
The
just,
redwoods.
it was the most amazing vacation. We lucked into the weather every step. And then when we left the area that we left to go somewhere else, they
New
started
York?
getting bad weather.
I know New York was beautiful.
Probably the best vacation we ever took in
Washington
our lives.
D.C. was 60 degrees that day, but it was so windy. I almost got some guy, but he blew into my camera, and I had this big, huge lens on it, and I thought for sure he was gonna bust it. I got insurance, but
Yeah, she went. Well, how big was that gigantic lens? That thing was something to lug around all the time when we were moving too. We didn't think that went out all the way. I was the lugger.
I lugged it a lot.
Yes, but you were like the doctor, and I was like the nurse. Every time we'd arrive somewhere and she needed a picture, she goes, "I need that camera with that lens, with that." Hey there, Spig. What is up, Spigtacular? How you doing, my friend? Hey, roll that video again. That part for
This
those
part?
that just roll it from the top again.
Well, I can do this part first since I'm here.
Oh, okay.
And
That one
then
doesn't have any volume, does it?
No volume.
I know I've missed
'Cause
a few on the
It'll
chat.
go on to.
Silver Tanfa is telling you that would be a heck of a calendar if you made a calendar of all your videos.
Oh.
Of all your pictures, Man, I'm bummed that YouTube removed being able to go to someone's channel by clicking on their name. They did that? Huh. Let me try it. TB Speg saying hi to everyone. When did they do that? Well, let me try to do it on Steve Rice's name. Oh, they did. Oh my gosh.
Oh, they're trying to get us not to have like.
Yeah, I go to click
Stupid.
I go to click someone's name here on the chat. Like I'll click Speg's name, and all it does is have reporter block on here. It no longer has be able to go to their channel. Man, that sucks.
Report him and then block him.
Right. Man, that sucks, TB. That I didn't realize they did that. I thought I was in a chat today and I saw that it was working. Heard they did that a few days ago. Well, that sucks. That used to be really nice to be able to do while you're in someone's chat. Just sit there and hit up their name, go to their channel. Well, thanks for letting me know, Talking Blaine. That's a bummer.
You know why they did it?
Are you going to let that roll? What? Oh, they did it probably because it was such an easier way to.
Too easy for us to make friends.
Yeah, that's probably one way. That's probably. Let me turn it up a little bit. That's all we got so far. It's going to be a long haul on this one. We're going to spend a few days on that. So, just pretty much testing out what my phone will do for mobile live stream. We don't have our regular stuff hooked up when we would stream. We just straight off my phone right now. See what it does with the Wi-Fi at home as opposed to hitting a cell tower like I did the other day in the river. It was a little bit grainy out there at times on the river, especially if I moved around. So I don't know if it's just a particular tower I'm hitting, if my phone's not that great.
Or if we have to change a setting or something to.
If we have to change the setting to get that to look better. I don't know, just doing some testing on it. It took like almost, after I hit 1K subs, it took darn near almost 3 weeks for them finally to let me go live on my phone. So it took a while.
It took almost 2 weeks to get our community tab.
They're making us type in the search bar. Yeah, that's how you're going to have to do it now. You realize that? Every time now that you want to check out someone in the chat. Hey, Jonathan Reese, what's up? Hey, Jonathan, I've been trying to ask you a couple times. Did you get your $2 silver there, Jonathan? Rory Ross, I've been accused of being a bot or a troll farm because I don't create content on YouTube. So my channel is just a profile as far as I'm concerned. I've got a, I think there's a few other channels we know that don't make content. Steve's one of them. Steve Rice, he doesn't make content, you see your name enough around, Roy Ross, and people will start to know you. Trust me. I've seen you hit a few of my streams, and I've seen you in a couple other streams. So I believe you're the real deal. There's Silver Damsel. What is up, Silver Damsel? How you doing? Just doing a little behind the scenes, somewhat. This is Winning's little get up that she's got. Did you show everyone? You want to show everyone your keyboard one more time for those that joined in? She loves her keyboard. Let me see her keyboard. She loves this thing. Don't let me hit something wrong. She digs her keyboard.
I like my new computer.
Yeah. What is that?
Asus.
Asus Predator.
Predator.
That she went and got. It's over here to the right. Don't get too far in.
Look at the back of that.
Oh, she loves that thing. How much did you throw down on that?
$1,300 with the keyboard.
Oh, yeah. So we had to do something because her outdated computer and us trying to make videos with what? Photoshop? Oh.
Hey, it worked.
She used Photoshop for like half my videos back in the early days. That thing was a bear to use.
Well, you can do videos on Photoshop, and if you didn't know that, you can check out some of my videos.
So respect, I've just been relaxing at home, making home brewed beer and enjoying the fruits of my labors. Well, absolutely you are, aren't you? See if Jonathan Reese ever said, I had them right here and love them. Oh, all right, cool. Good to see that you got you. You messaged me that you got them. I haven't seen that message yet. Sorry, Jonathan Reese. But I've seen this one here. Good to know that you got them. And everyone's saying hi to Silver Damsel. Rocky Man Bear. Roy Ross, that was one reason I became a content creator. I still don't feel like one, though. Oh, don't worry, man.
It'll get...
You've had no problem so far, man. It just gets easier and easier with every video that you do. Silver Damsel likes your keyboard. Likes your keyboard. That is a cool keyboard.
That's a Predator, too.
Did the keyboard come with a pot of gold?
Yeah, I wish. I had to save up a long time for it. And that was before he went in the hospital. So the camera money I was saving went towards hospital bills. So it'll be a little while before I get...
You don't have to bring up my hospital stuff now.
Well.
Let's stay away from any hospitals right now, especially.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Silver Stallion's in the house. What is up? Hello, Silver Stallion. Winning Image Photography here is a huge horse fan. Loves horses. Loves them. $1,300. Whoa, making money on YouTube.
Not yet.
Not yet. No.
No.
I've got quite a few watch hours to still get yet, and we've talked about if and when I finally go back to work. It's going to be really hard with my schedule to do a lot of streaming and stuff until like November. But actually, that's starting to really shorten up now that I've been home for the last month anyway. I'm hearing that I may not go back to work till June. So I may have all this month and May off, and I might as well do something with it. So,
well, okay, about the horses. If you didn't know, I raced harness horses for 30 years. I raced at parimutuel tracks and non-parimutuel races, because women getting their parimutuel license is, especially 30 years ago, not happening. Women,
That's still almost not happening today.
it's still, I mean,
Yeah,
thoroughbreds
still
have
not a lot
more
of-
women than harness.
Yeah.
And so at some point, the traveling to all the fairs so I could race in real races kind of wears on you. So I became a track photographer and took pictures of horses.
Yeah. Yeah. And I actually said my one, not to give too much away. I work in the horse racing business too. So entertainment right now has been totally brought to a halt, which is one of the reasons why I'm sitting at home right now. I'm usually sitting in front of a switchboard putting on a live show each and every night. So, it's sort of weird just not being there this time of year, because normally, what is tonight? Tonight's a Saturday night. Oh yeah, I'd be home by now, but I will have run a live racing car during the night, and just not happening. No horses out on the track, so
No concerts. I'm
no
not
concerts
working.
I got to do. Usually I do concerts too, and there were quite a few bands lined up for the early part of the year. Missed that Cabernet dude,
Yeah.
supposed to be the magician.
Cabernet.
He was one of the ones that got totally canceled due to the virus stuff. So yeah, Roy Ross says, wow, winning English track with some great history, pioneering the field. Yeah, it's still tough. Speg says, you raced a horse. I bet that horse won. No offense. They're fast.
I did win a lot.
The place I used to work at used to have both breeds. They used to have thoroughbreds, and we'd have half a season of harness racing with the carts behind them, and then another half season with the thoroughbreds, with the jockeys on top of the horses. So it was sort of cool at my job that halfway through the year, it'd change up, because believe it or not, they are two totally different styles of racing. And then unfortunately, our track bought another track down south, and so they owned both tracks, and they got this idea in their head: what if each track just raced one breed? That way they didn't have to change the track over, because the racing surfaces are totally different for both breeds. And what that ended up being is that now all we got's one breed, and of course we got the harness horses. So
Yeah, that track was made for harness.
I know
though.
it was, I know, but still, it's
just-
it's the same freaking race every time. Mile. It never changes. Thoroughbreds go like 6 furlongs, mile and a quarter, mile and an eighth. They change the distance up all the time. It just changed
And then they
things
had
from
quarter horses down there too.
yeah, quarter horses, but now it's just the same race every time. 1 mile, boring race. Rocky Mountain Bear says, my sister had 3 horses, Gypsy Vanner, Freyason, and Rio. I forget what he is, but he's my favorite. Tiberius. The Frisian is an a-hole. Silver Danzel, I've been lurking. Hey, Silver Bullet. Didn't see you in here. Welcome. We're just doing, I know Spegs had a few of these kind of streams where it's just a
You
stream
do nothing?
do about nothing. So far, I've just been looking at the TV screen up there. Why don't you build a couple more things? Show them what you're capable of doing.
Well, you didn't like the Morgans.
Silver Damsel, I love stacking silver. Always watching. Roy Ross, Coast of the North Sea. I worked at Yonkers Raceway and Roosevelt Raceway in New York. Oh, really? Yeah. We carry Yonkers at our track, Silver Damsel. I see them on there every night, especially when we're doing our live racing. I mean, it doesn't bother me. I'm pretty secure in my job. So I work at a horse track called Hoosier Park. It's located here in Indiana. And I sit up there at the switcher 5 nights a week, putting on together a live show. And I've told everyone sometimes to try to catch their live streams while I'm working there. Let me tell you, it's really hard to do when you're a director, because you're the one that's actually making sure everyone else hits their marks. And if you're not ready for it, and that's happened to me a couple times watching people's streams up there on my cell phone, I'll just be sitting there getting all caught up in the stream, and it'll be like, all of a sudden somebody behind me will be going, hey. I'm like, oh shoot, I missed that. And you don't, it's live TV. You don't get a second or a third take. You get one take and one take only. So I've had to put the phone down, and I can no longer watch streams while I work, or I'll lose my job. So So that doesn't happen anymore. Silver Seeker's here, or Silver Bullet? Were you meaning to say me? Because I don't think I've seen Silver Seeker. Sometimes people say my name as Silver Seeker because it's so close in a way. I used to ride in horse shows. I did barrel racing. Oh, that barrel racing is pretty cool.
I was a barrel racer.
They can turn on a dime. I tell you, vertical stackers in the house. I see a pink flamingo on my screen. Is that normal? Is there a pink flamingo?
No.
Is he thinking about the Redfield?
No.
I don't see a pink flamingo up there. So should I go past Yonkers on my way to Yankee games? Oh yeah? Yeah, I see them up there every night. Every night I see them up on the screens in there. We simulcast that track, so that's pretty cool. Haha, he's doing Spig live streams. Right? Well, we learn from the best. We've been to a few of them. Quite a few of them. Gary Stevens was a great jockey. Oh, yes, he was. Raced them thoroughbreds. I definitely remember seeing him back. I've worked there for now, what? Am I going on my 25th year now? Working at that place. I've directed for the last 21 years. So I sort of like, it's a nice spot to have, but there's not really a lot of room to go up anymore. I sort of like the assistant boss there too. So it's a good gig. It pays well. And they pay me for watching TV and producing TV. It's got its stressful moments, especially when things aren't working right. We went full HD about 4 years ago. We're running 720 out of the room. I could shade the cameras from my spot. I have dual communications to be able to talk to my camera people, and then I can talk to my talent. So if somebody's setting up a remote shot somewhere down on the apron somewhere, I can talk literally to my camera guy and the talent, and it goes through the fiber of the camera. So it could literally remotely set up anywhere. As long as we have a fiber connection there, I can talk to my talent through that fiber line and my camera guy, and I'm getting them set up usually for a shot while I'm still directing part of something else that's going on in live TV. So there's a lot of multitasking that goes on sometimes there, and the bigger nights have a lot more of it. If it's a big night with some big races, if it's a low key night, it's usually fairly easy to get through a night. Just messing with you, still. Oh, that's all good. All good. Mess with me all you want, man. I'm Les Boys Park. I don't remember that track name. Where's that one located at, Vertical Stacker? I don't know of that track name. I know I don't see it on our screens. At least a month ago I didn't. I was working for Harry M. Stevens most of the time. Miss M. Stevens. Oh, really? Roy Ross, Rocky Mountain. Haha. Sorry, I was just riffling on the geography joke. I don't know anything about the breed. Never had Rocky. Looks like fun. All right, I think Idaho. Oh, I should have known. I should have known just from the name and from where he's at. Boise, Idaho. Where they run in thoroughbreds. There's not a lot of harness out west. Usually when you get past west of the Mississippi, there's not a lot of harness racing out there. It's been shut down for a few years now. Well, that would make sense because the GM at the place I work at takes anybody that runs anything. If it's ponies running around some circle, he'll take it up. We got to get it on the screens. I mean, they take anything that runs. We were actually contemplating greyhound racing at one point, but they didn't want to do any greyhound racing. But my track's been undergoing a lot of upgrades. We had a casino. We're owned by Caesars now, which, we'll see how that goes.
Well, I mean, they paid you for the first 2 weeks without working.
They gave me 2 weeks check once they closed down, just straight on them, my regular salary. And then I had to use up all my PTO days. And then this last week that just went by was the first week where I'm not getting paid for my track. That's the first time in 25 years that I've worked there. So, we're just saving back all the money that we can right now and going to see how these next couple months go because that's, I filed for unemployment. I didn't want to. First time I ever did that.
But they told you to.
They told me to. My workplace said, go file for unemployment. We're not going to fight it whatsoever. We're going to pay.
We want everybody to file unemployment.
So that's what I did. And if the government ends up putting like the $600 that they want to do for enhanced unemployment, I'm going to be just fine. I mean,
and if not, we'll figure out what we do then. I'm not really getting any photography gigs right now. No weddings going on.
Yeah, I think so, Roy.
What?
Did you get the UI approved? Well, we wish you the best. That's why those programs exist, for those who truly need it in situations like this. It'll be frustrating with those greyhounds to never catch that rabbit. Right? I've watched a few of those races. Those things can be crazy. Obviously went way over my head. What do you use for internet service? I thought my service was good until tonight when I realized the lag I had on Stormy's auction stream. I have Comcrap. also known as Comcast. I'm not a very big fan of Comcast. They're the only game in town, so I sort of had no choice.
The internet's not.
The internet's not that bad, but I have problems with their I still actually pay for cable yet, just because I don't want to miss all my sports. And I gotta have the Red Zone channel because it's the only way I can see a lot of Steeler games. Isn't that right, Brad's World Coins? I believe you're a Steeler fan. I know you're a Steeler fan. If I was a Greyhound, I'd have mutilated a long time ago, no doubt. If you're looking for other employment, take a look at Sweetwater Sound in Fort Wayne. Yeah, I would. I've been guaranteed my job back though. They've told me. I mean, it's a casino, so there's no way in the world they're going to sit there and not open. And my casino that I work at has to have a horse meet in order to have that license for a casino. They're married together, so in order to have the casino, they have to run a horse meet. And if anyone knows anything about horse racing these days, the on-track handle, which are people that go to the track and wager on track, there's hardly anyone there. It's a ghost track. You go there every night, even on big nights. There's hardly anyone out there on the apron. The kids today and stuff, they don't care about horse racing. They don't care about horse racing whatsoever. So as the years have gone on that I've worked there, I've just watched the crowds just get less and less. So our track makes all its money by pumping out a signal to a whole bunch of other tracks across the United States. Australia takes us. There's a couple of European countries that take us, and that's where we make our money on horse racing. It doesn't get made on track. It gets made from all these off-track betting parlors that are throughout the nation and across the world, and these people wager, and that's the only thing that keeps horse racing going. So they need a TV crew, and so that's where I come in. So I'm pretty sure that I'm going to have a job for as long as I want there, but hey, I'll still check it out. Brad's World Coins. I always got an open mind. Yes, go Steelers, of course. So I don't bet. I don't bet Michael M. They don't let me. They don't let me wager on any racing. Up a year ago, they stopped that. They used to let me wager up until a year ago. So
Yeah, he can't go to any Caesars.
I can't go to any Caesars property in the United States and gamble. I can't even go in there and use their casino or anything like that. They think that's okay because I don't go to casinos and stuff. It's not that maybe once a year I'll venture into one that, because Indiana's got like, what, 13, 15 different casinos in this state. Brent used to have a handicapping program on his Commodore 64. Hey, that Commodore 64, I had a Commodore 64 one time. And didn't they also have a Commodore 128? It was double the power, if I'm not mistaken. I used to play, was it Jumpman on there, a little game called Jumpman. And you climbed up all these ladders and you had to escape the little bullet that was going around. He went broke trying to get rich on horse racing. And then the Omega, right? Yeah, I tell you, I don't wager. I'm so glad I work at a place like that because I go there to make money, by working for it. There's no way I wager on anything anyway.
You get broke
Repton,
racing horses.
Right? I tried a little hot walking one time back in the early days, and I don't know if anyone knows what hot walking is, but once these thoroughbreds get off the track from practicing, and it was early morning, and of course the track wasn't even going live yet till later on that night, but in the morning they give all them horses a workout, and as a hot walker you catch the horse that comes off the track. You got to go around the barn like 20 times with them, from one end to the other, and walk them out so that they don't seize up after running hard. And those things are usually pretty
tie up.
Yeah, tie up. Well, those things are, yeah, thank you. And those things, they're pretty,
Rank.
They get off the track. They're a little worked up, thoroughbreds, man. They got a mind of their own. They get scared of a plastic bag and it's over for you. That's the way I always treat it. But anyway.
That was really fun, though. I did it for 1 year, and you'd be walking a horse around the track, and all of a sudden a loose horse would run through the barn, and you'd be holding yours like, oh, please. I never lost one, though.
I did.
Yeah, you did.
Well, that's because the darn thing reared up. I was sitting in the barn walking, all of a sudden it stopped and was looking for something to get spooked. And if you know anything about thoroughbred horses, I swear to God, them horses actually are looking for something to spook them. And sure enough, it found something and reared up and started flopping those front legs towards me. And I tell you what, is the first time in my life that I had noticed that when that horse was ripping its front paws or legs in the air, you can hear the wind cracking off them things. They were so fast. Oh, well, that was it. As soon as I heard that, I was like, there you go. I gave him, I let go of the leash, and I was like, you're fine. I'm getting out of here. I'm not going to get trampled on you. So I let the horse loose. It didn't bother me at all. I thought I was going to get killed by that damn thing. I mean, it stands up on its rear things. It's like twice your height.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm gone. See ya.
No, I just tell him to get down
Yeah, well, I leave.
and straighten up.
I just feel like I'm going to get flattened.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He's not the horseman.
Have you seen those new injection molded pumps for horses? Crazy. I tell you what, it's an industry that's always had some cheating going around, especially with the way with drugs and stuffing stuff up their noses and stuff. I mean, that's where the term came from. Is it fixed? It came from horse racing. So anyway, enough about the horse racing.
You should have seen the old days when my dad was racing. His uncles were racing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. They had mafia in there, and they told you what position you were coming in.
What are you building up now?
Just
You wanna let it? You wanna go from the beginning again?
well, I mean, I can.
Yeah, just let them see that because I think I'm probably going to wrap this up at the top of the hour. I'll go for another 15, and I think we're going to call it a night here. It's been a long day. Let's see what we got so far. And then, of course, now let it go a little bit longer. Keep playing it because are you going to start hitting? See, I still see where you're taking to the next one, but then when the drum beats are, you're going to start plucking on every one of them, right? Boom, 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 boom. We're going to have an image for each one of those, aren't we? Boom, 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 boom,
Yes.
boom, boom, boom.
But I
boom,
haven't
boom,
marked them.
boom. No, I know you haven't marked it yet. I'm just saying. All right, go ahead, check it down.
I like how your new symbols, your new logo has thunder in it,
Yeah.
and then this song has got thunder in
What
it.
is the name of this song? It's
Fire and-
Fire and Thunder is the name of this song. So
It's
I can't wait to release this. When are you gonna have this done?
CJ. What, I can't remember who the guy that put it out is. CJ Beards.
I don't
CJ
know.
Beards.
We'll figure it out, right?
Yeah, I'll put it in the description.
Have you seen like things are so much worse for other folks? DC is super bad for so many. Yeah, if you're all talking about the other people, just trying to catch up on the chat. Yeah, I'm actually not going to be too bad off. We've got a little money saved off yet. We've stopped all our purchases of silver and gold right now. Really wasn't getting much gold anyway. But we've pretty much, I mean, well, you can't find it anyway, right? I mean, I see Vertical Stacker though. Man, oh, speaking of anyone else seen Vertical Stacker's vid on what he picked up on that large, 400 ASEs, 400 ounces of ASEs and all kinds of, a tube of America the Beautiful 5-ounce ones and gold.
Gold?
What a rake
And
in
gold?
Vertical. Oh my gosh. I see that video's got like 7,500 views. I saw it crop by again today when I was going through there. Man, nice count on that video, my friend. Very nice. That was awesome.
Well, gold always.
That's hearsay. What? I thought it got like 7.5. Let me bring him up in my computer fired up. I thought it got like 7,500 views. He's killing it, man. He's getting ASEs for what, like $18.50 or something like that. See, now it stinks you can't go to their channel I see exactly what Talking Billions talking about right now. Should be so easy to get to their channel. Now I've got to totally get out. All you get is report and block. That stinks. All right, well then I'll just leave the chat for a second. Let me bring it up over here. Where's your YouTube? I'm using her phone. Does he come up for you?
No.
All I do is got to type. Yeah, he does. All you do is type a V and he comes right up.
I must be on his channel sometimes.
That's how I do it. I mean, I've got so many people logged in. I just literally their first two letters and they're
There it
popping up.
is.
Yeah, 7.7 thousand views. Look at that. Nice. Very nice. Huge stack. Check that out. My biggest gold and silver purchase. I was very, very impressed by that video. If anyone hasn't seen that video yet, and with 7.7 thousand views, I think quite a few people have. That was an awesome rake, and I was very impressed watching that one. And sad because now I can't see what you guys are all typing about because I'm not in there yet. Let me get back in here. There I am. Yeah, it was a good day. I bet it was a good day. All right, Steve's got. Yep, the links are gone now. Oh. Let's see what they're talking about. Big sale going on Instagram right now, Jonathan. Oh, is that the one by is that Silver Chimp, Jonathan Reese? I think I heard that Silver Chimp was doing something like that. Who hasn't seen it, right, Silver Damsel? Vertical is crushing it lately. Yep, Steve Rice, absolutely. I mean, man, how much? What was the? I forget the total right off the top of my head because I've watched credit, but you got to figure 400. 400 Echo. What is 400 times 1870?
400 times 1,870 is 748,000.
What? That thing never works right. That's not what I asked it. Echo. What is 18.7 times 400?
18.7 times 400 is 7,480.
So he had about 7,500 wrapped up just in the Eagles. Just in the Eagles, which is only 100 shy of having a full monster box with one swipe at it. Very, very nice. It was like an $8,000 purchase. Yeah. One package of cash done exploded instead. Do you see what he's saying?
No, I don't have a
Oh
chat.
my gosh, look what he said. He goes, well, the police haven't caught me yet. That's what Vertical said. And he goes, the FBI is still looking for me. And he says the one package of cash done exploded and stained my fingers purple. That's funny. My Alexa's pretty dumb. Yeah, so's ours. We even changed it because I can't. I don't know what Alexis does not roll off my tongue very well, so we just changed ours to Echo. And unfortunately, the darn thing is always lighting up at the worst of times.
It did it in one of our videos.
Yeah, it did it in one of our videos when we were doing voiceovers one time.
We left it.
Hey, Sterling Cannabis, what's up? Good evening, Sterling Cannabis. I got to run. Need to feed my miniature horse. They told me it was a Great Dane dog. Scammers. It's been real. Take care, y'all. Have a good night, Rocky Mountain Bear. Thanks for joining us. Thank you. Oh, we still got Talking Bullion in the house. Rory Ross. Silver Damsel is still here. And Sterling Cannabis has joined us. See you on the next one. That's right, Rocky. International Stacker reference.
Oh.
He even did the CYOTNO like he does. What's up, Sterling? How you doing? We wasn't going to be much longer. We was just going to go to the top of the hour. And hey, why don't you show him what you've been doing? We'll let this run like one more time. She's making me a new trailer, Sterling Cannabis. Yeah, Sterling, you've been pumping out the shout-outs, man. I haven't been able to watch all of them, but I'll check out a couple here. I was making my rounds today. The last like 3 or 4 days, I haven't watched any videos because we've been like trying to get caught up on other things around the house lately and stuff. So just started getting into some videos today, actually. I watched Talking Bullion's one that was like a reboot. Some old Talking Bullion we watched today.
Yeah, it was nice.
True story from Vertical Stacker. So I know how you ignored my wife stealing comment. Oh, I didn't see it. I really didn't ignore it, Steve Rice. I just plain old didn't see it, man. Must be that one eye of mine. Oh, no, that's right. I like how you ignored my... True story, when I was 8, the bank around the corner got robbed. They dumped a bag of cash onto our front lawn. Oh, man. I've had that dream. And everyone goes by yet. You're just sitting there with the cash in front of you. What would you do? What would you do? Are you thinking about it?
No.
You look like you're thinking about it.
No, I was thinking about the time that I was in Muncie and I worked at a laundromat, and the police came in and told us to lock our doors and hide back by the dryers behind tables.
Mm.
And they all swarmed the bank because the bank was getting robbed.
So Jonathan Reese goes, I'm trying to catch up on Sterling shoutouts. Yeah, he put out a bunch of them the other day, did he not? I saw that. I was like, oh my gosh, man. What's he doing? Does he take a break? And vertical stacker, the ink pack exploded and stained all the cash purple. That's how I know about it. Laugh out loud. Yeah. Yeah, they do that. They put those die packs in those things. Can't find Rocky Mountain Bears channel. Anyone have a link? Yeah, isn't that stink the way they've done that now to where you can't hit that icon on the side? Hopefully that's just an error and it comes back.
No, they did it.
Probably they did it on purpose. And when it's so easy for people to sub other people is the reason why they probably did it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, because I've done it that way too before. I've gotten along with someone in the chat and I just reach over there and hit their icon and support their channel and then come right back into the chat. You don't miss a beat, you know. I mean, it's so easy to do. I got to do them to get them out, to get my mind out of lockdown, right? Is that why you've been pumping out the videos, Sterling? Is that what it is?
I've been calling it lock up.
My mom was like, don't touch the die pack. I would imagine it'd probably take forever to get that ink off everything. I just released my silver stack today. Go check it out. All right, Brad's Roll Coins. I saw that. I went back to, I think, say something else about your hand slap on that one that you were talking about, and I saw that you had posted a new video. I was actually making a mental list of all the videos that I need to go through today because I was like way behind. And I watched the Speg one today. I watched his, what was it that he bought that eBay pack for 20 some dollars. And it's supposed to be all these great coins and all. And I mean, you instantly know as somebody who's experienced when you see something like that and that, like that, yeah, don't buy it. But I think he went to go buy it just so he can make a video of it and let everyone else know not to
Don't
buy
buy
it.
it.
Don't buy it. So Speg took one for everyone. He went and bought something so that everyone else wouldn't have to buy it. So yeah, we watched that video today. So yeah, Brad, I'll check out your video, Brad's World Coins. Sometimes we go to bed and bring the cell phone in there and watch about 3 or 4 before I usually drop the phone at one point though.
He does.
I do because I'm the one holding it and it's gone. Speg, oops, Sterling Canvas. I really do want to put together a lead showing sticker board and play some good music. Maybe we can help you out on that, Sterling Canvas. Leads aren't so hard to make, you know. Once you get a lead, it's just something that brings his channel. You know how people, we'll do ours with a little splash of a thumbnail, then I'll say something, then I'll go into my little opening. Speg does a little bit of that too. I notice he'll talk, he'll have a little something up, and then he'll do a little lead in, then he'll go to his bumper, and then the show starts. You know, it's pretty much how we do that. So Sterling is wanting a lead in for his videos.
What if we did something like
make this old PC go when I try to open a second channel. Rule of thumb is something that's easy, it won't last long. Isn't that right, Silver Damsel? Yeah, Silver Stallion, I get that. I hate that they did that too. It really makes it hard to check out another channel now while you're sitting there in their stream. That's a bummer. Steve Rice, I'm living proof of that. I've dropped the phone on my face doing that in bed. Bradgerill Coins. Yeah. Luckily, I'm usually I got it on my chest so that she can see over the side a little bit. And I just always seem to drop it right on my chest and it just goes sliding somewhere. Oh, did my stream die out? I'm getting the circle of death. Oh. Well, why don't you, what do we got here? 12:58. We're going to roll this one more time with a little bit more of the music. Then I'll come back to say a little bit of my piece before we go out. So need this turned up a little bit more? Where am I at? Oh, the remote backwards. Oh, it's up to like 20 something. I'm going to blast everyone out. All right, start it again. What's jumping?
Playing,
Do you have to re-render it or something?
no. It's just a hiccup every once in a while you have it, especially
Yeah.
when
All right, really, that's about it. We got to start filling in a lot more of the details. And yeah, we watch our own up there then. Well, anyway. Enough TVs. There's another one on the wall next to her too, over there that's closer to her so that she can use. Oh, show them that. That's cool too.
the first one.
Stream is good still. Tiger King tonight. You know, we watched that. We watched that Speg. Oh my gosh. I couldn't. It's, I mean, if you wasn't hooked after the first episode, you had. We did it all in one day. We was done.
Yeah.
I mean, everyone
We
didn't.
took a break for dinner.
We took a break for dinner, and then we smashed the rest of it out. Oh my gosh, it was amazing. Intro looks good. Yeah, I like that cloud with the. I like that too. The only thing I wish it was silver, but then it wouldn't be the Pittsburgh Steelers. That's why we're making it gold. So she's having fun with all this stuff. That's for sure. She's good at what she does too.
Oh, I can't wait until we do the peace dollars.
Yeah.
I got this timeline thing I've been working on.
Yeah. We said something about doing the documentary on peace dollars almost last September, and we've never gotten to do it with my pneumonia and then my dad's deal going on, and now with this, we've sort of like just kept kicking that can down the road. But we actually are starting to see some light at the end of the tunnel because she's been trying to find some other elements that she wants to be able to build with the creation of all the graphics that we want with that series, and she hasn't been able to find all the stuff we want. Well, about 2 weeks ago, it took her darn near a day to download this software of something that is really going to make them videos look pretty cool. And I don't want to give it away, so but it's I've seen it in action, and it is pretty cool. A cool way of doing a timeline, and she's giddy as heck about it. So if she gets giddy, I know she's onto something because she doesn't get super giddy all the time. So when she gets all happy about something, she's like, oh, you need to check this out. I know I'm in for a real treat. So Pammy Jones, what is up, Pammy Jones? Welcome to the stream. I'm actually getting ready to get off here soon. So listen, everyone, just a little bit behind the scenes, and I really wanted to test out this stream to see how it works on my cell phone, being on Wi-Fi as opposed to a cell tower. And she's going to play it again yet, isn't she?
Oh, just this.
She really likes that. That's cool. I do too. I think it's a different way to bring it in.
I surprised him with that. He didn't even know I was doing it.
Nah, I come home one night and she's like, hey, check this out. I was like, oh, I think I need to change my beginning now. Hey, Sterling, be in touch with us. Let's see what she might be able to do. Give us a few days and let me get this video done. Because believe it or not, even though Winning Image Photography is definitely a mastermind at her computer skills, she does come to me a lot and say, where do you want this? And I'll come to her and say, you need to hit these drum beats, and we need to do this, and we need to explode a coin.
Well, it's yours.
It's what's in my head, and then she paints the picture, but I couldn't paint the picture like you do. I just know what I want to see, and then she'll make it happen. So.
Well, I've got months of training on this software.
Yes, you do. Oh, Sterling Cannabis doesn't know what Tiger King is yet? Oh my gosh, how can you not go on social media right now and not see? Heck, they even brought it up in the
Oh my God.
somebody brought
They
it up in
asked
front
the
of President
president.
Trump the other day. Somebody asked Trump about if he was going to pardon Joe Exotic. I couldn't believe I was watching. I was like, really? Oh my gosh. Yeah, you got to watch it, Sterling Cannabis. It is complete. Netflix. It's on Netflix. You'll sit there and go, that can't happen in the United States. And then all of a sudden you think, what do you mean? It's the only country it could happen and get away with it would be the United States. Oh my gosh. What a riot. I mean, I think everyone at the end of the day, I won't spoil too much, but I just thought that everyone belonged in jail. After I watched, it's like, y'all belong in jail. But yeah, you'll love it, Sterling. Story of Joe Exotic. It's on Netflix. Search for it on Netflix, TV. I need editing lessons. Oh, so do I still. I just watch her. I watch her. She amazes me. I've never heard of it either. Yeah, you did, Steve. I told you the other day. I said, you need to go watch. All of a sudden, I just lost my mind.
King.
Tiger King. Gosh, man. Yeah, I think it's 1 o'clock in the morning. I think I'm ready to go to sleep. My daughter just got her stimulus drop. Oh, really? Oh, they're starting to come. The checks are starting to come. You hear that? Sterling Campbell just said her daughter just got her stimulus drop. Cool. Never heard of it either? Pammy Jones? Go check it out. Thank you, Silver Damsel. Good night. Appreciate you stopping by. Roy Ross, thank you so much. Brad's World Coins, thank you for the video the other night. I will check out your other video. I don't know exactly when, but I will make sure I've got it marked. I will watch it. On Thanksgiving? Right. Yeah. Happy Hanukkah, Steve. Appreciate you stopping in. Thanks, Pammy Jones. Thanks, Sterling Cannabis. We'll be reaching out to you and see what we can do. Try to get you some sort of opening if we can. Let her get this one done first. Got to go before my phone falls on my face. I'm tired, right? Silver Damsel. Okay, Spig, thank you so much, Spig. Well, if you're leaving, then so am I. I'll see you all next time. Right on, my friend. We'll see you the next time. Thank you, Talking Bullion. Appreciate you all stopping in. I'm going to end this stream. Good night, everyone.
Good night.